Hello, and welcome everybody to the grand finale of European Pro League season 22 of the second division, and we're so ready to get it going. It will be BC Game versus the Gaimin Gladiators. BC Game, of course, the old guard who are looking to find their first tournament win in a damn while, that's for sure. And Gaimin Gladiators, who have recently improved their form a lot. Both made it to the final. Gaimin Gladiators looking to make that full lower bracket run. We haven't seen it happen often. This is only the, I'm pretty sure, fourth time that we are actually seeing a lower bracket run team in the final. So let's see how they'll do. This is the map Veto, Ancient, Anubis, and Inferno. So we got a couple of bangers up on your screen. I do think this is quite neutral of a veto. BC.Game floating Ancient is somewhat odd to me. I was expecting to have a Dust 2 in here, but Dust 2 decided to be floated. BC.Game haven't really been able to build up their map veto, at least in terms of the statistics, but especially heading into map 2 and 3, BC.Game is looking quite good. Let's get it going. Welcome, everyone. Oh, it's so nice having a grand final up on your screen. And it's going to be fire. Gaimin Gladiators really had a struggle with momentum yesterday. Roy had a rough one. Prime taps. The German is going to get wrecked now, and Roy looking to get a bit of a better start in this round. And oh, Roy already with a second. You heard the criticisms that we had about him yesterday. And now he's looking to change that. 2 kills from him already, and the bomb's down. BC.Game locked out. I don't really see any real opportunity for them to get back in here. Not without a couple of headshots flying through soon. Well, there you go. That's the first. But no defuse kit. Did one drop on the side? I am unaware of it. Jacob and Lecro, they keep finding headshots. Roy now under pressure. Guardian with another one. It's Nodios now all of a sudden having to fight a 1 versus 3. Nodios has the dualies reloading. The bomb is not being defused. There was no time. Retake was actually nearly there. And, well, talk about those headshots flying through, at least showing some resistance there. BC.Game not just rolling over and letting the pistol round be one. No time for the defuse for Guardian, just by about half a second, but he wasn't able to get it. The force buy. See if these deagles will bring in some effectiveness. Got lots of rifles and very little util for the Gladiators side. Kragan is already here in Red Room. Some nice pressure. We saw him do this a couple times yesterday. Versus the AYB team. And now they figured out that the stack is most likely on B. They're going to run it towards A. And Kragan will be able to cut off all of the rotates, or he will be caught off as he's getting a bit cheeky on the push. Jacob now with a rifle, 4 versus 5 on the retake yet again. Very similar situation. This time there is a smoke that's going to be thrown over towards a main Guardian. What a deagle shot, even peppering one through the smoke. Norios seasoned but still alive. And Guardian, this deagle is doing damage from him. Now through the smoke, Norios comes. And once more, it's a triple kill for Guardian, who is really looking to win another. Oh boy, 5 kills already in 2 rounds. He's on form today. He's hitting some crazy shots already. Let's hope that will continue for the entire map. And this is also kind of how forcing the second round as CT side has kind of become the meta. If I point your eyes to the money that Guardian is currently possessing, you'll see it's 3.2k. That will constitute an op buy if he does so desire for the next round. And that won't be possible if you just buy the third round. So if you eco the second, buy the third, there's no chance of an AWP. Someone needs to be on a FAMAS or an MP9. With forcing the second round, yes, you do give up 2 or 3 in theory, but it does give you that extra opportunity, that extra comfort that your first buy is the actual good buy that you need. So that's why it's become a slightly new meta. And it's been a bit of a delay after the economy has changed. So the economy got changed geez, when was that? I think like 9 months ago at this point. Or even earlier, actually. And only just now we're seeing the effects. Scroll wheel jump from Guardian is not going to be useful.
Bomb has been planted.
Gaimin Gladiators winning these opening few rounds. Nodios with a nice 4k. And now we can see the real rounds start. And there you go. Look at that. Hell of a decent buy for the BC.Game team. Previously, I pronounced it Kakanito. Apparently, it is Sasanito. So I will change that. Haven't had to mention him much. He's rocking a solid 380R with 1 kill. And someone's lineup for the Molly is incorrect. Pragan still respects it. Ooh, smoke touches him, prime taps. Has heard that. Primed himself, and they go just straight through his smoke. No flashbang. It's gonna cost him 2 kills. Guardian will find an easy one to respond. And this is looking fun, because I have cost a BC.Game before, but I've not cost a BC.Game before where Guardian is starting with a 6 KD. And that certainly is a very exciting prospect. Guardian, the rookie, as Sasanito finds the final kill at BC.Game instantly. As soon as they get the weapons, they win the rounds. As we have a timeout already. Hey, there we go. Finally, my chat is working. Bit of the force buy for the Gladiators. Looking to try and get something done here. Guardian shifted his weight over towards the A bomb side. These flashbangs are powerful. They are running in quite fast. Lecro, a nice move. Keep him in this. Can't find the second though. Very active on the back line and an effective burst into the B bomb side. Jacob and Guardian far away. Again, having to go for a comfortable retake. Jacob with one easily traded. Not the cleanest of finds, and Gaimin Gladiators instantly back with another round. That's the dangers of playing the defaults on the CT side. Not the best of setups to take. That was a bit... That was just a bit loose of a position for the BC.Game side. At the start of the round. I mean, you don't really... There aren't a lot of a lot of very good default setups. And the default, in theory, is... Like, the play that happens the most is two players go for mid control. Either one holds A, or the donut players hold A, and then you have 2 or 3 players on B. That is pretty much the default. And now, yeah, they were just a bit loose there. 2 players on long. Touch with the D. Hoping to get one more at least. That will be it. Somehow he's still alive. Took a while for him to be taken out of the round. That Molly is filled. They only have one more Molotov. Still, yet again, no defuse kit for BC.Game. Boosting over right as the new smoke gets dropped in. Nikodos ducking under it. Just hoping to catch Nikodos, but the smoke is not in their favor. In Gaimin Gladiators, I have a feeling that they're... It's not necessarily that they're aiming better, but these bursts, every time, they've been so overwhelming on the B-bomb side that it's such a numbers advantage. No real pressure from the sides.
Terrorists win.
BC.Game really need a lot more aggression on this CT side. This passivity, this yeah, it's not working. It is not working. And that's rough because the T side is already sitting pretty on 5 rounds on the board. Gaimin Gladiators last time had a very rough time on the T side. Guardian was in phase? No, he wasn't. He's a rookie. This is Guardian's first season. Guardian feels to me like a bit of a... Maybe a bit of a Fernando Alonso. Lovely timing from Prime Taps, and bit undefined there by Nikodos. Spray through smoke are accurate, as they are able to make it back into a 3v4, but at least the cave control was there. Not yet a satisfactory amount of aggression for me. But if it wins the round, who am I to talk? Well, no, I actually can talk about this. They are still leaving Gaimin Gladiators with a lot of aggression, and Gaimin Gladiators haven't yet once gone for a bit of a fake towards the B bomb side and then rotated off, right? It's been very, very fast rounds every single time for Gaimin Gladiators. And Sasanito is going to give himself up in red room. And I see how spread out the opponents are. Guardian. AWP in the backlines. Prime taps. He's able to spot one. Flash going high, and quick find by Roy. As he's back again. Ooh, Guardian good shot on one more. Queenix in the 1 versus 2. We did see a lot of clutches going the way of Gaimin Gladiators in the bombs like yesterday. But yesterday is not today. Welcome to the future. It is BC.Game finally winning their second round, and still it worries me, right? Because they still haven't really shown that they want to play up front. They want to fight forward, right? Spy Coffee, you're my favorite caster. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that a lot. Well, we have Jacob attempting mid-control and fleeing very quickly. Whoa, that util set did not really work out. Roy. Neil caught. Jacob. This fight from Red Room, it is an interesting approach. I'm not really a fan of it, but they pretty much played 2 in Red Room every single round, which I do think is quite fun. Queenix throwing a bit of a fake here as the bomb is still all the way back in T-spawn. I have a feeling Nikodos now realizes that even if he wants to attempt something, it's probably not going to be working out that well without a bomb. And the timing could not be worse. Guardian picking up his 8th kill. The old school learning from some of the new school. He only has 1 death, even though they have lost 5 rounds. And that op has pretty much never left his hands, so Guardian apologies. Guardian has a speaking name, if about his AWP. And let's see how good that long big stick of his is, as they are rushing the A bomb site, missing the first. These blocks aiming for a bomb plant. Bomb's still very far away. Jacob will easily deny. And that looked a lot more comfortable. Some of the recent results, I have a feeling BC.Game is also kind of starting to gain some form. I think both of these teams pretty similar positions in terms of form at this point. Gaimin Gladiators have gotten a couple of good wins. Beating Guns, they beat Koi in a best of 1, but still they beat Koi. But then you see another like decently lackluster run of form, and it's been a bit up and down, right? These teams are very similarly matched. Forgot a syllable there. Full cave control from Pride. Talking becomes all of a sudden very difficult. James Blonde having a strong... That video is so funny. Alright, back to the game. Gotta slow around. It's time for Gaming Gladiators, and we don't really see a lot of an approach. A bomb site left very clear, and BC.Game have quite a good timing read on this. Still, it is most likely going to be a retake. Gaming Gladiators, there you go, finally throwing the first fake. And now Nicholas and Roy, they can do the funniest thing ever, which is just take all of the kills on the B bomb site. Lecro finding one on the headshot angle. He is under pressure, and again, that sort of signature left-right swinging from Lecro. We'll see him go down. It is Jacob from the donut finding one more. Queenix, for the time being, he's all alone here. Nikodos, let's find Sasanito. The North Macedonian taken out of the round. Prime taps. That is going to be this kit dropped. And Nika, oh, Queenix. Apologies, Cats. A lovely double spray as they line up for him. Gaming Gladiators 6 on the trot. BC.Game currently, they will have a very tough run, but they did win their first best of 3 in the ECA Advanced season. The season that I am very bummed out does not have Mouse NXT, but that's just me. Hey, that's not me. Good song. I think 4 players qualified to the major last year, yeah. Yes, indeed. That is something worth of note. Prime taps. There's some slight pressure. BC.Game really looking to win these next 2 rounds. Opera versus Opera violence. Although Nikodos hasn't had the op yet on the T side. It's not a necessity, but... Sasanito low HP, but it's a bit of an awkward angle. Don't see this played often, actually. And Kragen. Getting very close. Very close. But... oh, hearing the footsteps. Oh, lovely bait and switch. Roy with one more, but Guardian on the bomb side. Throwing one flashbang. Moving around silently. And it's going to be the spray through the smoke to find it. Guardian with another lovely double. As the man-up situation towards the B-bomb site. Couldn't really do much. Again. pretty back and forth first half thus far. And they are going to ignore Jacob's position. Jacob, that's the first and the second. As he drops to Nodios is able to trade. That double opener again. We haven't seen BC.Game give up advantages yet. Guardian. I really thought that was supposed to be a kill, but apparently not. Queenix under pressure, and Guardian is sharp. Nicholas with the deagle. Always good for one. And like that, what? That's 3 on a deagle. Oh my goodness. We didn't see it from his perspective, but all of a sudden he takes down 3. And now he's versus Lecro. He has picked up that AWP. "40 seconds left to work with. The bomb has been dropped." You only hear the birds chirping. Complete silence. Now zooming in with that AWP. Lecro must have heard it. Does not want to make a move. Lecro still full HP. This needs to be a headshot from Nikodos. And the pre-aim is there! Nikodos! 4K out of nowhere as they get the final round. Oh my goodness. It is a bummer that we are unable to get the different perspectives, because I would have loved to see that clutch. I think we are able to download this game. I am pretty sure. We need the match code, but oh my god, that was ridiculous. Look at Nikodos, by the way. Look at Nikodos. 10 kills. 100% headshot rate. What? Oh my goodness. Even with the pros at this level, who are undeniably very, very good, still, it is very rare to see kills in the double digits and headshot percentages above like 85 or something. Even above 80, you don't even see it that often. And he is rocking a solid 100 prime taps. What is that? That's how you deal with a push. Oh my goodness, he's just there on his own. 2 headshots, and that means BC.Game get the 2-man advantage. They are playing this decently slow, which I don't necessarily agree with. Nikodos will also be taken out. It's going to be Queenix and Nodios. 2 versus 5. Round's pretty much over.
Bomb has been planted.
And they, oh no, guys, it's planted on B, guys. Oh my fucking god. How do you let him get away with this? Oh my goodness. Oh. This BC Game team has combined nearly like above 40 goddamn years of Counter-Strike professional Counter-Strike experience. Above 40 years. Like, Guardian was good in goddamn 1.6. He was already playing. Ninja diffusers were a thing back then. How does no one? Oh my god. This is a final, you dare. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Well, there we go. BC Game kind of choked that one. No worries though. They're still in the game. Especially with prime times getting out opener. It's going to be Roy. Whoa, long range. That's pretty fiery shots. Jacob has gone through Red Room already. So for how passive they were in mid, this is how aggressive they are being right now. And that is that single AK in the most bestest of positions. Most bested? Bestest? Difficult stuff. These sentences. The most best position. And that was going to be 3v1. Kragan would need to double his kill count. I really need a moderator for the chat. Because the spoiling issue has gotten like worse than it was before. That's the first Kragan. He can clutch this. He just needs 2 more. There's 5 seconds left on the button. No, I'm kidding. Don't worry. It's gonna be BC Game fighting back. That one save rifle could prevent the 3-1 score. Bro, imagine. Hold on. Imagine BC Game just had like the most amazing read on what they were gonna do on round number 2. So they were just like, okay, if we win, then we'll win the pistol round. But if we lose, we still got the force buy. And we know exactly what they're gonna do. Could you imagine? Because then you can get the 3-1 and the economy advantage. Jacob, though, under a lot of pressure here from middle, does survive with HP. God damn it. Good morning, America. That came out of nowhere. I didn't even have time to mute. Jeez. Thank you very much, guys. Gonna be the 4 versus 4. What the CSAT need to do now is just like stick together, like make a blob. Point your AKs in each direction and you'll probably be good for the rest of this round. Queenix, the only one with a rifle, is already low. There's a lot of util. These will just be a full execute BC Game. Using everything that they have. Burning. Guardian. That slow-moving crosshair of his. Prime taps with a nice kill through the smoke. Roy looking for some close-range pressure, but that's not really going to work out. Now it's a matter of how many players will survive for BC Game. And that's going to be pretty much everyone, depending on how many punches Norios can land. And that's just one. So either BC Game are like cruel masterminds who are messing with us, that they just went for the pistol round loss just so they could force. I mean, you've heard a lot. You've heard other casters talk about this, going like, whoa, what? Jacob only 1 kill. Oh yeah, well, cleanup's there anyway. Oh, but then you'd have like all the casters go like, oh, whoa, it would almost be better to lose the pistol and then win our second round. It's nothing new that I'm saying. Like, I do not like repeating it because it should just be like, at this point, common Counter-Strike knowledge that win the pistol, lose the force bar, you're gonna go 3-1 down. And like, I kind of like, yeah. Ooh, right. Smoke was a bit deeper than expected. That's the difficulties of not relying on your own smoke there. 2 players on this short position. A good lineup, but Lecro, Jacob, and Sasa, Nito, 1 and 2 and 3, and bang, 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 all headshots. BC.Game, they are running through this. And they're already nearing the lead. One thing that I do like to mention, of course, with the way BC.Game dealt with the first pistol on the CT side, it meant Guardian, after round number 3, so round number 4, and onwards, had the AWP. We're already 5 rounds into this half. No op yet. No money for an op yet, and it's not even really at the horizon. So Nikodos, who has lost his 100 headshot percentage, by the way. Nikodos, okay, he will be saving for the AWP this time around, but that's going to be late. And that's going to be a very late op buy to get in. Costa, have you seen a round like that pistol round from BC before? Yes, I have seen many rounds like that before. I still have a clip on my PC of Sinners just forgetting to plant the bomb in a 1v5. It happens. It's Counter-Strike. Brother, even G2 messed it up on a major stage. Like, it does happen. This is the first time I see it from BC.Game, so they're still good for me, you know? But it does... Lecro has the op? Oh, yeah, they switched. It's like, what the fuck? G2... Oh, yeah, the 0v5, yeah. I mean... like, that clip from Sinners is so funny, because I'm just yapping over it. It was like an ECA game against Mouse and XT, and he's just, like, saving in spawn. And all of a sudden, on overpass, I see the... I see the bomb icon just, like, being connector with, like, 7 seconds left. It's like, oh. It happens. It happens. And then it happens on the biggest stage, and then everyone remembers for half a year or so that it has happened. And then, you know, everyone forgets again until it happens again. It's a nice cycle. The cycle of the ninja diffuses. It happens to you once, then you watch for it like 4 months in a row, every single bomb plant. You're like, not let a ninja diffuse, not let a ninja diffuse. And then you forget one more time, and then you're screwed again. Decent eco round, nothing much happening. Jacob, taking 1 kill. Nice, nice rotate approach from BC.Game, not committing towards that A bomb site. So yes, even though it is a ridiculously stupid round, BC.Game have managed to come back from it, and all is good in the world of Counter-Strike. We have another fun clip. I'm hoping I casted it well. Went for a bit of an unorthodox approach. But hey, sometimes you don't need to scream. I think Guardian might be screaming at his screen, as he just has gone down very quickly in cave. Roy, is there a pixel gap? Oh yeah, a slight one. Huh. And he is holding a smoke. Okay, yeah, the range should be good enough for him to get his weapon back up and ready. Let's flub it a bit. Roy hasn't been that accurate with his util. Nikodos, no op. They know the op is dropped in cave, and with the Molotov flying in, very easy 1-time util, 2-time peek. The classic one from BC.Game, and don't really know what the Gaimin Gladiators are leaving the B bomb site. They don't want to leave one or maybe even two players alone on this side. But I do like this approach. This is what they were going for. The retake of lane. But Sasanito still right here with that AWP. This will be made a lot more difficult through the smoke. The bomb would just go down. Nodios, that's an incredible headshot. Picking up the AK, tapping the bomb. Prime taps goes out. Nodios, another clutch going the way of the Gaimin Gladiators. 2 versus 3, but the close range position surprises 2 of them. Nodios having quite the advantage in the retake. Prime taps may have overplayed his hand a bit there. May have gotten a bit stressed. But Nodios still very nicely done to take advantage of it. Kragan 5 in 17. Roy has slowed down a bit as well. The rest of the team is, well, I say slowed down a bit. He's at the same level of Nikodos, and they're both still quite good. And on the other side, in terms of kills, it's looking a lot more luxurious. Also, partly because BC.Game, pretty much every round that they lost on their CT side, they managed to save 1 to 3 players. So you head into a scenario where there aren't as many kills available for Gaimin Gladiators because of all the saves. It's something to keep in mind, right? It's not just like, oh, whoa, so many more kills for BC.Game. No, it's like, no, they just saved. They just got out of there. Lots of money still for BC.Game. Lots of cash, and it's a silent walk towards A. Timing it is correct for Queenix. Nodios spots the first. And the damage is being done. Look at this. 3 plays from Donut. You need to evacuate this. Oh, but the bomb is dropped within the site. Gaimin Gladiators. Oh, they're hunting him down. They smell blood. Still one of my favorite skins in the game, actually. The blood in the water. Beautiful scout skin. So damn expensive. Sadly. Would have loved that. Would love that skin. It's a beauty. Kragan, elbow spotting. BC.Game don't want to give up on this round just yet, but with 15 seconds left, they're really isn't any time to plant the bomb, and now you're very close range to the opponent. In danger of a hunt. They are gonna go for the eco. As you don't really have any other option. Why are CS skins so expensive? I don't get it. Because we have deemed we as humanity have deemed them valuable. And I also do think that like a lot of it is like nice about the health of a game, right? The health of an esport. I'll just cost around for now. Kragan full blinded, but he does get the spray. Roy this time a bit more success on the walkout of Cave, but not the greatest amount. It saved AWP, finding one more kill. Again, we have this sort of information play from Kragan. BC.Game have been very calm in these mid rounds. And very passive on the CT sides. I mean, Inferno is still coming up. And Anubis as well. 2 maps in which that does work a bit better than on Ancient. This sort of slow play. Guardian skipping the phase notebooks that he had. Going straight back to the old Navi. 20 seconds left on the clock, but the flank is coming in. There's a timer on this, and 2 more kills come through. Again, the aggression is BC.Game that just are not able to deal with it. And it's going to be Gaimin Gladiators winning the 11th. A little Pac-Man in the logo, but the Gaimin Gladiators might be the ghosts here. Eating up more rounds now than BC.Game. There was a bit of a comeback. Sasanito finally a bit more up front. Roy. Let's be careful. But the B main push. First time we see this in the entire game, of course. BC.Game never really went for this. Interesting that it's no results. So the push is there. But I'm going to say it in this perspective. BBC. Why did I say BBC? BC.Game. Oh my god, that's a mental fart. BC.Game survived that one. Taking sharp on the red room. Queenix. Boy! Lekro just destroys him. He wants to show that Swedish Counter-Strike is still on the map. Should still be on the map. But Kragan, the Danish, 2 beautiful headshots, and he's still fighting in the site. 2 versus 3, though. Everyone's at around half HP for BC.Game. But another clutch, surely not. Bomb goes down. Finally, they're a bit earlier now. The HP is equalized. the kit is still very, very far away. You need to hold on. I mean, this needs to be a trade kill. Oh no, Nikolos spots the first prime taps. Has no time to peek for it. Oh my goodness, not another clutch going the way of the Gaimin Gladiators. Prime taps. Oh my goodness, Nikolos, another great headshot. And he just keeps getting him another defuse. It's map point for the Gaimin Gladiators. BC.Game again, just these solo fights every time. As soon as that bomb goes down, you need to get your ass out of red room. You need to go, bro. Like, oh man. I mean, they paid a price. BC.Game still had money. And BBC in me. Yeah, sure. Why not? Jacob and Krogan trading early. This aggression. Gaimin Gladiators want to continue it. So I don't walk over towards A. Can't say I'm a fan of this. Do you still get the bomb down? Okay. Skip what I said. Forget what I said. They're going to get the bomb down, but it's more of these retake positions that need to be sharp, need to be right on. If you're going to play a solo position, play late elbow. Rotate into donut. You have that extra... Well, I say that. You don't have that extra smoke. There is no smoke down in donut. Oh my goodness. The lack of veto might cost them. Prime taps does get across, but they need to deal with Nikolos. And now they have no flank to deal with Nikolos. Prime taps out in the open, taking some revenge from the last round. Guardian as well. They each take down their killers from previous. And now Roy and Odios. 2 versus 4. We have seen a lot of clutches be attempted. A lot of clutches be successful. I think this is just a bit of a step too high. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
Terrorists win.
Imagine that it would be another ninja defuse. Oh, yeah, even if it's as a joke, please don't ever accuse me of betting. Thank you very much. Because some people will believe it, and I've had threats made against me already, which is ridiculous because I'm just the voice. But, yeah, please don't. Thank you very much. Take him. Let's open it. Nikolos Krogan still lurking about as we have 12-11. Another nice opening pick. Prime taps. Well, there's the taps. For your Prime. Delivers them Amazon Prime. And he's a killing machine. Optimus Prime. Gonna be 2-man advantage. And once more, to stop on it. You are now watching this Twitch stream at 0.5 speed. It's BC.Game T-side. More than enough players here to deal with the push. Effective trades, 1 for 1 for 1 for 1. And boom, Queenix the last one alive, is having a bit of a better game than he had yesterday as well. But we are on 12-11, and this will surely be overtime. Who will have the advantage for an overtime, though? That is sort of what I'm looking at, because we haven't really seen the AWP out a lot for the CT side of Gaimin Gladiators. Will that even be effective? Will Nikodos have a bit of a... Come on, that's just... Now you're just teasing him. Queenix, that's... No, you don't deserve that. Not another ninja defuse. Come on, man. We've already had one. It's okay. Oh my goodness, Jacob is destroying. I kind of forget why that Jacob bleed move didn't really work out. Kind of going past me, but Jacob's still proving how damn good of a player he is. That's for sure. Oh no, yeah, he was in there for 6 months. Yeah. And then it became unpaid. The teams Jacob has been in, it's actually pretty ridiculous. Copenhagen Wolves, G2, FaZe, Dignitas, and this man is rocking a solid fat 0 trophies. Even though he's been in all those teams. Oh, the Jacob Renegades era. That was a fun one as well. Well, let's speak about our boy a bit more later on. We're now ready to get it going. Queenix on that AWP, not Nikodos? Question mark. We've seen Queenix hold the second op for a while. Gladiators. Great timing. Woof. That is quick from Sasanito. That is one way to deal with it. And Prime tabs low HP. He likes to go forward. Hoping to get someone off guard. Sasanito with another headshot. Then Kragan and Roy. Mow down 2. Nothing yet of a round. Lecro's been very calm in these in these pushes. All the rotates are gone. There should be a bomb plant, and with only 1 flashbang left, if Lecro times his util well, they might actually find some great success here. That may be a bit of a bad timing. Guardian is legit here, bro. You don't need to. You don't need to molly that. It's a bit of an insurance policy. Guardian would have been dead anyway if there was someone there. Okay, well, Lecro still throws the molly. There is 1 flank coming in, and that might be the solution. If Guardian can find it, of course he can. And now there's 2 players from the same direction, making this defense of the bomb a whole lot easier. 1 tap. Oh, and they call the bluff. Oh my goodness, in a 2 versus 2, calling the bluff like that. Now it's going to be stuck. The time is running low. Guardian, lots of trust in that Tech 9. And the round's going to be done. Oh my lordy. That man has bigger balls than me. I'm going to be honest, bro. What? Oh, God. Back turned, running AK spray. Or running Tech 9 spray. With less than a second left. That is... I would not trust myself with that. That is pretty great clutch. We want to get past the other angle. Now they're storming up BC.Game. We haven't seen him play this fast yet. Often it's prime time with the first. Not the spray transfer. Roy acting on the flashbangs. Finally traded, but not before doing the damage to the top fragger in the server. That's Jacob. Who instantly runs back and finds the headshot on to Nodios. 3 versus 2, this time in the advantage of BC.Game. They are so ready. They are so ready. And Jacob past the angle. Another multi-kill for him. And Gaimin Gladiators are a very young team. Right now, in these first 2 rounds, they are being brought back to school, baby. Well, it's the same time as around as you would have your classes. Oh my goodness. And BC.Game called a pause. Okay. One thing that I'd like to mention. Right? There's been a bit of criticism of BC.Game, right? They had Joel play, and then Joel got banned by like the Across thing, so Guardian had to play, and we're like, you know what? We actually do like Guardian playing. And Guardian did like it as well, because at first, remember, it was only the coach. So he stepped in now, or at least that was the original plan, that he'd coach. Looking at other teams, sort of like BC.Game, one team that comes to mind is the last like year and a half of Entropic, where you did have a couple of older guys, a couple of younger guys in there, and it just never really worked. If BC.Game managed to take victory here in this final, then and already be a great result. And winning this map, this is not their map pick. Remember, this is not like their best map at all. I lost this map to Viperio, who are a very good ancient team, so that's a bit of a lopsided comparison. But this would be a great start, because they have 2 more maps that they're very good at coming up. So even if you lose one of them, still got the next one coming up. Gaimin Gladiators having a bit of a lock on this round. Not letting too much movement happen. Oh, prime taps. Starting to come alive a bit. The young German. Near the end of this round. Near the end of this map. And Nikodos, oh, the M4A4 spray betrays him. As it betrays so many. Oh, both missed. Ah! Yeah. Hit your op shots, guys. Come on. Yay, there you go. Queenix, he is burning though, so he is going to get taken out. Still the 1-man advantage. Jacob just clipped the shoulder of Kragan. And Nautilus fights back Lekro. Oh, low HP on both. Wait, what? Oh, the time. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so stupid. I never watch the clock. Apparently, BC.Game also don't. Unwritten rule that grand final best of 3 should be 3 maps. Could you have please told this to all the major finalists in like the Astralis era? Because those were all 2-0s. My guy. That was... I wish it was. I wish it was an unwritten rule. Goddamn. Would have made a lot more exciting majors. Wouldn't it? Lekro. Taps Roy out. The Sassanito acting on it as well. Finally some aggression, and I'm not surprised that Gaimin Gladiators are surprised by this. Not surprised at all that they're caught off guard. They haven't done this once on their CT side. All of a sudden you have Sassanito pushing down B lane. Of course not. 5 versus 3, and this is also like such like a lot more of an advantage with Sassanito's position. Yes, he does go down instantly, but they have this information. Okay, Kragan is here. They hear one more flashbang. because Prime Taps is pushed up more forwards, they just have this info. And that's something that in previous rounds, Prime Taps would be together with the other team, or maybe back Donut in the earlier CT rounds. So just to have this information is already a lot better. Can't go down silently. Prime Taps, you must have heard that, right? Maybe the sound cue was being talked over. That'd be very annoying. And Lekro peeking the side of the Molotov. Lekro is pulling out all of the tricks. Because now he's dancing around the box. He's letting Guardian get the kill. That was masterful from Lekro. Wow. I am thoroughly enjoying this version of BC game. I am very, very excited to see these guys play, and I probably don't even have to say it. You guys can probably hear it, but my god, that was such a good peek. That was such a good peek from Lekro. And the double with that as well. Just, all right, throw a molly. Don't look at the angle, and Lekro just peekaboo. So damn good. So damn good. BC game. Having the individual show up a lot, and that has done some beautiful work for them. In the late rounds, they still have a lot of work to do. As soon as they are able to avoid those late rounds, then, well, to be fair, the clutches have also kind of slowed down for the Gladiators, not gonna lie. Yeah, BBC is winning this. How does that fumble get that? Oh, it's amazing. Beautiful. Look at us. Oh, me. As he gets double swung. 3 versus 3. They reset the advantage. He's gone now. Kragen. Together with Nautilus, look to retake this bomb. And Lekro is still in this bomb site. Oh, Lekro. Yeah, he's going to be dead. 2 versus 3. Oh, make it a show. Make it nice. Jacob will burn down. And here we go.
Bomb has been planted.
Some old guy. Never won a major. He's been in some big teams. A lot of new guys may not know the absolute beast that Prime Guardian was. That Prime Guardian still is, still can be. He walks up the ramp. They don't expect it. Out from cave, it's Queenix that will be able to stop the rookie from taking the clutch. And now there might be another. There might be another. To be fair, this round history, the way it's in one line, is very confusing. Because at this point, it did look like Gaimin Gladiators were in the lead. Whatever. It is going to be BC Game still on that point. It's not going to be by the hands of a Guardian clutch. Guardian's going to play Cave with the op. It's going to be the double op. Lekro with the AWP. He's had an amazing game thus far, so I don't blame them for going for this. But middle's being left very open. Lekro under a ton of pressure. Oh, a bit too much pressure. Jacob now needs to step up with 1 and 2, and not the third. It's 2.5 kills. The cavalry late but arriving. All 3 through Donut. Okay, all 2 through Donut. Sanito goes range. Takes down Roy. The spray through is distracting, but he still has enough bullets for the trade. And Nikodos in the clutch. Had an amazing start to the game. Has slowed down significantly. And BC Game have only been gaining momentum. on the big buck should be able to isolate these into one-on-ones, but it's a one-on-one versus Sasadito and a one-on-one versus Guardian, and that's not really what you want in the smoke. Guardian sticks it, teabagging that bomb, and it is a Guardian clutch that we will finish off with. The rookie gets the defuse. It's 60-40 for BC Game on the map pick of the Gaming Gladiators as they take Ancient. And that is taking Ancient by force. I mean, that from the second half onward, they were ready to go. And ready to go, they certainly were. So, 1-0 for BC Game. 2 more maps to go. Maybe just one more. I'm choking on saliva. Apologies. Maybe just one more map to go. Anubis will be up next. Will Gaming Gladiators be able to take some steps back into this final? We'll have to wait and see in about 10 minutes when we're back. Welcome back, everybody. We're ready. Get it going. It is Anubis, and we're ready to fire off on all cylinders. Map number 2, BC.Game in the lead. Now they enter their map pick. Jacob looking to get a good start. The USP not doing what he wants. As there are still 3 CTs around A main. Looking to clear A main. Looking to take the fight to Queenix. As Prime Taps really wants to deal with that flank. Now successful as the bomb goes down. Sasanito, the first one in. This is pretty good retake scenario as Guardian finds one more frag in middle. Slowly, the defense is getting whittled down for Gaimin Gladiators. Kragan, though, fighting back. 2 versus 2. To continue, and Prime Taps has confirmed the position of both. Both are in CT. Prime Taps is taking this fight alone. Guardian now comes in to help, but he doesn't even need to. The young German fights the Einmannskrieg. He's gonna get the defuse as well. 3 kills for Prime Taps. Slow round. We do have the force bite from the Gladiators. Gonna try and find something. Very typical Anubis round. This. Another smoke thrown in, hoping to delay the B play even more, but it is going to be a bit of a fake. As the bomb and co. Moving up forward towards the A bomb site. None of the BC.Game players have gone yet. Jacob will be traded instantly. Lekra now on his own. And you see the defenses being stretched from BC.Game. Guardian now the only one here on the B bomb side. Support coming in. Prime Taps. The 2-2 setup. Gaimin Gladiators, they could very well overwhelm one of these bomb sites. Looks like they're going to go towards cave, towards dark. It is the opening kill. That means only one angle to focus on now. Guardian with one more, but his teammates will drop some more dinks. This MP9 from Guardian. Output damage is pretty damn good. Sasanito now coming in. And that MP9 suddenly becomes a whole lot more powerful. This Queenix is only on 40 HP. And there you go. It's another round win from BC.Game. As they want to get all the rifles. And some more util. It's 2 diffuses, another bomb plant. And Roy has already bought a Galil. They're going to force again. Queenix on the AK. Nikodos will be, I reckon, forced to a Galil as well. Yes. Can I call Sasanito Chapa? And for Guardian... Trench Baby Guardian up the switch and squeeze. Yeah, I can try that. I won't do that. As it's another slow round, a lot of sort of dead time earlier on. Jacob to leave the angle of middle, tucks in. Don't know if Roy spotted him. I have a feeling he didn't. Now he certainly has. He spotted also a couple bullets heading into his arm. A very slow round, and this rotate over towards the B bomb side. There's a nice timing on it. Can't go that fast though. Somebody's throwing over. What is the commitment of BC.Game going to be? It's going to be Nikodos finding the first, but Prime Taps with 2.5 kills again. Looking solid. Smoke thrown in. There's a slight gap. Jacob was looking to take advantage of that. But Guardian, what a shot that is! Spotting Nodios going over the smoke, hitting the wall bang through the half wall. My goodness. Roy on the pizza. In the pizza corner. He's gonna be low HP. Very threatened by this double swing, and Guardian with another. That shot from Guardian, not letting Nodios get to the bomb site. That's a pretty ridiculous one.
Counter-terrorists win.
Again, very default. 2 players in cave for this setup. But Gaimin Gladiators haven't really shown that much aggression yet. Not really on it much. Nodios. Nice play into cave. The flashbangs are great. This Prime Taps full blind. Can't do anything. Nikodos with his second. This Gaimin Gladiators finally find a door that's open. Let's get towards the bomb site. Guardian's also been dropped, and don't really see a retake happening here. We're looking at a very standard round thus far. BC.Game, they got a game right after this versus Kono ECF in the United 21 season. Not a lot of matches on Counter-Strike this morning. We'd have a couple more later on. Same as Gaimin Gladiators that we'll have to fight versus Navi Jr. in the Chicken GG Cup.
Terrorists win.
That's a beautiful name for a tournament. And then lots of South America games. And then tomorrow, the major starts. That is going to be fun. First 30 seconds of the round. Nothing much happening. Mid control being taken by the Gaimin Gladiators. Guardian's the only one here, but I think there won't be much more than a single kill for him. Well, not even a single kill. Roy has his AK out and ready. Jacob with the 1M4 also traded quick. Lecro can do a lot here. Drops the bomb. Still alive, and Prime Taps plays off of him. Lecro on the bomb site. Didn't account for him, and Lecro with another one, of course. A 1 versus 3 for Nikodos as BC.Game continues their good run of form on this CT side. Even with the lesser weaponry. Managed to find a round win. Prime taps. Will be taken out quick. By Nikodos. Nikodos still has to find 2 more. Assassinito, he's holding this line. Waiting for the peak. Waiting till he knows Nikodos. Oh my goodness, that shot from Nikodos is mighty quick. But Lekro is there with the trade, and it's a triple kill from the Swedish veteran. And that is the first round where the bomb does not get planted. And it's the round that BC.Game win. A very slow game thus far. Very slow game. Not much happening yet. Talking about the Polish derby that's going on now in the chat. That game is nearly done. Of course, my fellow Dutch colleague casting. So we have 2 Counter-Strike streams live at this point on HLTV, and both are being casted by some Dutch fellows. The Dutch takeover is real. Bring back Dutch Counter-Strike. They need to bring back Chris J and then take away his Twitter account. Then the world is good. Nobody else. Taking now Lekro. And having Jacob go for quite a long rotate, showing off his knife. It is beautiful, Jacob. B bomb sites left wide open as BC.Game have gone for the aggressive push, hoping to catch someone in A main or in water, but there's absolutely no one there, which means Sasanito is going to be the only one here on this bomb site. That smoke has a lovely timing on it, but I don't know if Sasanito will be able to deal with this. BC.Game now realized that's very late that it's not going to be an A play. Sasanito, yeah, I mean, even if he had found 1 kill, it would have still been a 4 versus 3 on the bomb site. Prime tap's gonna get swung. Someone getting stuck there. Who's honking? I was really hoping none of you would notice, but yeah, there's usually a lot of honking in my street. They'll see their friend, and instead of saying hi, they just bomb their klaxon. Beep beep. Well, Gaimin Gladiators find a second nice round, out rotating BC.Game, going through middle. Something that BC.Game might want to be aware of, as the money is now starting to be a problem. And how will BC.Game survive this? They have 4 rounds on the CT side, which is already quite good. They're going to call tactical pause, as they know they can break a lot of momentum if they win this round. So they want to talk about this. If they lose this round, your momentum's going to be hitting some mud. Yeah, although I do not agree with a lot of the opinions Chris J has. Um, I definitely do not agree with a lot of the opinions he has, but still, it is one of the guys that brought me into Counter-Strike, that made me watch Pro CS, and now I'm here. So, got a bit of a soft spot for him, not gonna lie. 2 Molotovs thrown. I mean, this fake is instantly going to be snuffed out by Jacob. Like, yeah, that flashbang is there, but he has the support. They are going to push out. They absolutely know now, but the timing, oh, it doesn't matter. You know, Queenix is going to get a double opener on the A bomb set, and the round's going to be gone in an instant. Again, Gaimin Gladiators settling into the T side. Anubis rhythm. And Kragen can hurt them. Kragen will be hurt. So the weapons will be saved, but I have a feeling there's going to be a bit more of a hunt. Roy, how many of these CTs can you find? Caster from the busy streets of Sweden. I just told you I'm Dutch. But yeah. Caster NIP versus Umcall game live. I mean, it would have been difficult to do it better than it has been done. Right? I would have liked it as well, but it would have been very difficult to do it better than Scrawny and Launders did. They did very well. Righto, this game is very slow paced. I'm not really seeing much of anything now. Gaimin Gladiators going in fast. I mean, it is going to be from now on. I mean, from the start of Anubis, next map we'll have up is going to be Inferno if we get there. So I hope you like slow, methodical CS, because Roy is ready to wreck ya. That's going to be Prime Tap's the only AK left standing. He is going to be in the correct position. Yeah, slow, methodical CS. It's going to be Anubis. It's going to be Inferno next if we get there. So we'll keep seeing this style of CS. And Inferno as a third map. You know, I really do not like Inferno much. But Inferno as a third map in a grand final, that is something that I thoroughly enjoy. Bosh. Nice shot onto Queenix. Cheeky Sasanito. Hoping to catch the AK. Actually, was a rifle right behind him as well. Gaimin Gladiators the ones to go for the time. They know there's another full buy coming in. Want to have a bit of a conversation onto how, what, when, where they want to do this with. Oh, by the way, I have my own Liquipedia page now. All of the EPL casters have gotten their own Liquipedia page. I think we might have like crossed some kind of like amount of tournaments casted threshold. as we have all already been like quite up there in terms of how long we've been casting EPL, and with the amount of seasons EPL has, of course, that's also very helpful. But yeah, it was like a week or two back. I saw it. I was like, instantly messaged the boys like, "Yo, boys, we got Liquipedia. Let's go." No, not Wikipedia, not the W, the Liquipedia. So that website, the Counter-Strike Wikipedia, got a page on there, and that has to be approved. Like, you can make a page already, but it won't be like published because the links still go through the website itself. So they have to approve it. Like, they have to approve your name. So someone clicked my name and went like, "Yep, he's good now." Boop. Righto. Got back in. Slight tech pause. Hopefully no lingering issues, as lots of you till use Jacob is still going to challenge. They're all ready. And Kragan finds the kill through the smoke. This middle position has become very weakened. Well, Gaming Gladiators are making it look weak. I think that's a better description. Roy nading his teammates, but that's mostly to get a bit of extra vision to exit this smoke. Guardian on the verge of a multi-kill. Has the first. He is moving around slightly and softly. Roy realizes the timing and catches 2 again. 8 kills for Roy. And upcoming is Inferno. Last match of Inferno yesterday. Gaming Gladiators didn't play Roy towards Arch on the T side a single time. Like, a single time. They just didn't put him there. And I legit can't remember if they won or lost that map. Let me have a check. Kragan taking down Sasanito. No, Inferno was the one they lost. 13-5. Oh, baby. They lost the Epig on Anubis. Have they beaten a team on Anubis? Nope. Not in this tournament yet, at least. Or not in these playoffs yet, at least. Ugh, so many factors. Ugh. Their most recent 4 results on Anubis have all been losses for the Gaming Gladiators. Thrice versus Epig. Once versus Fireflux. But then some other good wins, beating Eklot, beating 9, Cybershock, Hotu. I mean, those are some big names. Gamer Legion, Cloud9. What the fuck? They beat Gamer Legion and Cloud9 2 months back on Anubis. Queenix having the nade combination. And an easy spray versus a light weaponed Lecro. Like, what? Everybody want to be strong. Nobody want to lift these heavy ass weights. I know Guardian didn't have the op, but that still is a very quick shot from Kragan. Roy taking on one more, and yeah, this round never really any opposition. And yeah, as soon as that economy went for BC.Game, they just haven't really been able to recover. It's been lacking behind slightly. Yeah, just no recovery at all. Really. Is that Polish game still going on? Oh, lol. Oh, no, it's just now gone. Just now done. Illumin are beating FPG. Boom. I know. Flashes nades over again. No aggression for BC.Game. Not that it's that much of a surprise. Flashbangs going in. Prime taps with one. Sassanito on the crossfire. But then the flashbangs coming through. Roy unable to get a multi, but the trades are effective. Who's played more wingman? Queenix and Nikodos. Nikodos having a bit better of a game than he had on Ancient. Well, he had a good start on Ancient as well. Deserves to be said. Guardian with that AWP, hoping to make a challenge out of this. Hoping to challenge Queenix. Queenix holding the off angle, and it's going to be effective. Guardian getting dropped, and that means Lekro will likely not have the greatest of opportunities for the clutch. It's going to be a quick headshot. No ops saved. And the Gaming Gladiators might be looking for an 8-round half. Which is pretty good. Pretty good CT, or pretty good T-side half, I should say. It's just normal good. Right? It's normal good. From 9-3 onwards, it would have been incredible, but it's just normal good. Finally, some aggression. Ah, see how effective it is. Big surprise. Prime taps holding on in water. His flank is fully open, but he doesn't get challenged and gets out of there in time. Now he gets dropped, but then Jacob peeks. It's another 2v2. Guardian just on a deagle with the util. Jacob, oh, timing is unfortunate. Hits the shots. Leaves him limping at 6 HP though. Oh, Roy. They just miss each other. Guardian now is a rifle. Roy is going to challenge, and Guardian will find one more. 7-5. It's not even going to be the 8-4. That was a bit ahead of schedule there. 5 rounds on the board for the CT side. You would take that any day of the week. And if you look at it, 3 bomb plants in a row. 3 defuses in a row on the first 3 rounds. That is where Gaming Gladiators could have made the difference. Maybe should have made the difference. Gaming Gladiators in the lead, but for how long? The CT pistol is usually a difficult one. Jacob already catching a first fast dink, and that's middle open. 3v5, and all of a sudden it's going to become very difficult to deal with. No smoke and diffuse kit for Gaming Gladiators. That's good. That's good for BC.Game. No ninja defuse here. No, that's one of my ways to deal with spoilers, is just put like other scores in chat so people get confused. And I get confused. I will confuse myself. I hit myself in confusion. Let's see if they are able to confuse the CTs a bit here. Ooh, 1 kill for Queenix. Is that going to be enough? No, because Prime taps another double kill. This man only catches double kills. Otherwise, it would have been called Prime Tap. Oh, it's Prime Taps. Several taps. Several primes. Several prime? Prime? I don't know. I'm gambling. Prime Taps live game? Nah. Nah. Prime Taps is always this good. Okay, maybe not always, but Prime Taps is a very, very strong player. He has always been a very strong and exciting player to watch. He plays a fun brand of Counter-Strike. If you have the perspective on him, it's very enjoyable when side takes start to happen, or when you see him on the CT side. It's fun to watch. I say that, I get paid to watch it, so it's always fun to watch. No, I'm kidding. I don't get paid. It's gonna be the AK picked up by Roy. That's fine. Queenix wants to take that kill. A bit overwhelming onto Prime Taps. My eyebrow gets raised as... That's another kill. Shouldn't be diffused. It won't be. But maybe some more damage can be done. They all walk into the crosshair of Jacob. Jake M? Jacob? Yeah. Queenix! We've had it already! God damn it, no ninja diffuses. Bad dog. Come. Ugh. Every single time they just ninja diffuse. Gotta prank you. But no. Slower round for each. Gaimin Gladiators really need to keep this CT momentum up. Or get this CT momentum back, rather. Because you're tied now, 7-7, and you're just at the start of your CT half. You are not going to be comfortable. This round is... this round's going to decide a lot. Depending on what Norios does, but Gaimin Gladiators, they've been very passive. Guardian out in the open. That smoke is way past. They can just cross it if they want to, if they so desire. Rotates need to come in. Gaimin Gladiators, you can't be sitting around like grandmas here. Roy can drop in. Roy can flank. Sasanito hears it. They get to the bomb side. The premise is still covered by the CTs. Somehow no one's dead here. The spray through the smoke. Norios nearly takes one out. This is the most... This should be an ideal retake scenario as Norios finally finishes off Guardian through the smokes. No one can see a thing. But on the bomb side, it's just two T-side players left. Lacro and Jacob. Can they fight this off? Jacob full blinded. Cannot help his teammate. The flash goes high, but the lineup's there. Norios 2 full blind kills. And the retake is on. And completed. We need the Dutch conjugation lesson real quick. I calling him Sasanito. Because I've heard other like UK casters call him Sasanito. Or like casters from his region. By casters I mean MJ Pinkman. And he called him Sasanito. Now MJ Pinkman is Albanian / Kosovoan. I'm still slightly unclear of that situation. Don't kill me. And Sasanito is North Macedonian or Macedonian. So I'm going to trust his judgment. And otherwise, I'll call him Kakanito. And it sounds like poo-poo. Which I also don't really like. I don't know. I don't know what it actually is. Maybe someone from that region can tell me in the chat which one it actually is. How I pronounce the man's name. So yeah. I need to know. And no one's telling me. That's a bummer. Molotov thrown to the middle bridge. Nicolas under a good bit of pressure, and that is only going to increase. Spas one, he's going to fight for this. Close range position, the one AK from Lecro. He can be the hero. Roy trades on one, Lecro with another. Now the lane towards A is open. They need to fight this, but you're gonna walk right into Lecro. As Lecro finds another, it's a triple kill already on the hero AK. Doing exactly what it needs to do. And Prime Tap sees an A. Timing on this is crucial versus Kragan. Kragan is unaware of this close position. Nodios still very far away. Prime Taps doesn't give Kragan anything. Nodios and Kragan, they might actually get a good shot here. This deep angle from Lecro, though, might be able to prevent anything funky from happening as Nodios gets spotted. It's the fourth for Lecro and the 180 from Prime Taps. The hero AK gets 4 on Lecro, and it is BC.Game finding an 8th round, and that is certainly not what you needed to happen if you're gaming Gladiators. That is a full momentum switch. Look at the money on the CTs. You just could not afford to let this happen. And this is going to be a very tough CT side. Really don't see... I mean, it's going to need to be some heroics. It's going to need to be some individuals stepping up. But who are going to be those individuals? Roy's had a very good T side, but he's slowed down a bit. And just such a classical round by BC.Game as well. Just baiting in for Lecro. Have one peek, then go Lecro. Have one peek, then go Lecro. Have one peek, then go Lecro. And that's how you win a round with just one AK. Another good aggressive peek. No kill coming from it, though, from Roy. At least they're making some advances. They're showing that they're in the server, as we are still having this very, very slow brand of Counter-Strike from both teams. We're not seeing much. Roy, do you want to take the risk? Well, now you might need to go aggressive. Prime Taps on the staircase. That Crow just looks away. That's the op taken out. Roy hears the footsteps, and that is exactly the risk you need to take in a round like this. Sasanito taking down one more, and all of a sudden 2 HP and 100. But it's Lecro again. And we know how good he's been. Nodios, oh my goodness, losing a lot of HP in that 5 versus a 2 HP Sasanito. Maybe he had a nade out, could not really see that. It's going to be a 2 versus 1. Lecro could break some hearts here. Looking for the rotates, looking for the flanks. They do have the flashbangs, but they don't elect to throw them. Another tap out to Nodios. Lecro, it looks so easy from Lecro in a 1 versus 2. It doesn't look like he's under the slightest of pressure in a situation like that. Just goes for the swings. What a clutch from Lecro yet again, and just deagles. Single flashbang. I find it very difficult to see a way where Gaimin Gladiators find their way back into this. I just don't see it. I just don't see what's the... I know what's necessary, but I don't know if they're capable. It's been very default. It's been very passive. It's a nice nade combo. At least 1 kill onto Jacob, but not going to be much more as it was the Mac 10. Someone says I rage bait my team. You are actually pretty correct. I do that in 5-mans. Double digits for BC.Game. No timeout called. I need some decision making, like some decisiveness from the Gaimin Gladiators. I want them to show what they got. They have some big scalps that they took down on this map. It was a while back, yes, but still, I mean, if you take down 2 teams that are currently in the major, yes, it was 2 months ago, but you took them both down on this very map. And there's this higher up mid presence. It is looking nice, but still, it's just... These slow rounds from BC.Game, very old school. Because we've seen other types of rounds with late finishes, but this is just leaving no info in Queenix. That's the smoke. They're gonna go straight through, and of course it's prime taps. The 1v1 fight. It gets one. Another shot from Guardian Kraken. Can only respond with a single kill, and it's looking like it's going to be a save. Gaming Gladiators leave one player on the A bomb set, but they don't push anything else. There's no info play. Oh, it's frustrating to look at. Gaming Gladiators operating completely blind in rounds like this. And yes, I know BC.Game are just waiting, biding their time until Gaming Gladiators do something aggressive. Because they're waiting on that. They are just expecting it, but it's just not there, and not there, and not there. And you're just being too static on these CT sides. Way too static.
Terrorists win.
And that's going to make it very easy for BC.Game to get to keep running through these rounds. I am really hoping for a third map. Mostly because it's a final and it's deserved that we get a third map. Us as viewers. Now people say I have money on Gaming Gladiators. If like, I do not bet. Everyone's going. Okay, I have money on both teams. Let's just call it that. I have money on both teams. I do actually, because I still. Oh, never mind. I was going to say something very arrogant, but that's not me, you know. I'm stopping myself. But Gaming Gladiators need to stop BC.Game, but I haven't really seen anything that allows me to believe it. This is a ballsy strat, though, leaving Queenix again alone on the A bomb side. That's taking some Kahonka's aggression out of B main. Flashbang goes high. Lekro dealt with. Even though it's a single trade, that's the bomb drop. Now 3 players coming through from Cave. Gaming Gladiators should not let this round slip through their hands. Roy has the commitment of throwing that Molotov. If it's worth it, maybe, like, I don't know if that was worth it. Because there is enough time for these rotates. They're still just defending the B bomb site. Nikodos, he's gonna have a 1 versus 2 fight. This is not looking easy. And Prime Taps just again. His peaks are being deadly. Nodios on this side. Now they need to turn around. But Sastanito coming in from behind. It's BC.Game on map point. And they are simply outclassing Gaming Gladiators here. On the second half, it's 5 in a row. There's been 1 defuse. That's it. This entire T side has been BC.Game. This has been looking so damn good from them, and they call a timeout just to rub it in a bit. 4 rounds in a row on the CT side. It just does not seem likely, does it? $12 on the board. Look what you have to fight with. No ops on the CT side. Again, the money management has just been slightly off. Timings, of course. Losing the clutches. That round number 16. A devastating one. It was Lekro with that hero AK. The destroyer of dreams. Nikodos is going to go straight through that molly. Pretty sure Lekro... Don't know if that is actually within earshot of Lekro. Nikodos, he's offering himself up a great opportunity here for a lovely flank. How many can he get, though? That's the one. Not anymore. Timing not really in his favor with the lineup of the opponents. But the map control's there. Roy sees Jacob fighting forward. Nikodos, the flank is getting flanked, but the smoke is down behind. Another great kill, and Prime Taps is behind that smoke. Nikodos looking for a very clean round here. Gaimin Gladiators looking to extend their life. Alexander. A unique flag in the Counter-Strike world. There's a 1v4 up ahead of him. Totem pole setup. He gets away with that spot. That nade is bang on. Does get both. Oh no. My goodness. It's Nikodos finding his fourth. There is an op down in middle. Okay, maybe it had been blown away by the nades and he couldn't find it again. Three more. That was a good round. Look at this. You win a round and Roy's still on a FAMAS. This is just slightly painful. Double setup on A. Good response. Going towards the B bombs. That hasn't worked. BC.Game going back to what they know. Flash. Popping in. Finally some adequate responses from the CTs. It's Nikodos that will prompt Lekro to take down Guardian. Oh, that's been a while back since those two have been killing each other. Two versus four, that opening fight. Pretty much deciding the round. Kragan hurt by the Norwegian. Going to be the save as the money is not too great for BC.Game.
Counter-terrorists win.
Double digits for the Gladiators. They're looking a lot better at least. Hey, who would have known having more mobile defenses and playing aggressive for information, flanks, and kills would allow you to have a better CT side? Who would have known? That's me patting my own shoulder there. Ecstatic was never good. Ecstatic was actually pretty decent. Ecstatic had a really, really, really good run. Right, so we've had the timeout call. Well, if you want a hero AK, put it in Lekro's hands. That's for sure. Jacob now carries one as well. Aggressive push yet again. Trying to put pressure onto Prime Taps. Prime Taps has been one of the danger man. Oh, Lekro! A one tap. That certainly is an opener. Will this be the championship? A first trophy in so many years for a lot of these BC.Game guys. Well, it's not yet a trophy. It's a tournament win. We don't give out trophies, but a tournament win has lasted. It's been just as long for a lot of these fellas. And BC.Game, they can go on a streak here. Because right next up today, they continue in the playoffs of United 21. The Shanghai Major is a bit too far away. You can at least get yourself into a great spot for the next one. Gaimin Gladiators. The 2-2 set up on the defense. Sasanito, the human flashbang, is going to be running in, but that P250 packs a punch. And now, looking to fight CT, Sasanito with a double kill, finishing off what Lekra started. And a single pistol opens up the B-bomb side, and in a 2 versus 4, these retakes have gone nowhere. Gaimin Gladiators are going to be falling in 2. As in the temples for Anubis, there's a thumbs down. They will get executed and exited out of the tournament. They made it all the way through the final, all the way through the lower bracket. Nikodos, the final man standing. Jacob closes it out. It will be BC.Game taking the victory of European Pro League Division 2 Season 22. And we have our winner. It is BC.Game, the rookie guardian. Gets himself another tournament win. Lekro, what a performance from Lekro, man. That was pretty damn crazy. Let me real quick get the match statistics up to see who's been top fragging here. I mean, Jacob on fire as well. Prime Taps had some amazing peaks. I mean, all of the guys on BC.Game have had their moments. On the side of Gaimin Gladiators, I really cannot say that all of their players had their moments. They were struggling throughout a lot of this best of 3, struggling a lot with momentum, with breaking momentum, especially when they are on the CT side. It just was very difficult for them to do. And BC.Game, very well-deserved trophy win. Don't fret, European Pro League continues with our first division competition. If you follow us on Twitter, you'll see already some of the teams announced for that competition. Of course, I will be casting that as well. So I'll see you in a couple of days when that tournament gets going. Tomorrow, the major starts, so please be excited for that. And my name has been Several Sheep. BC.Game, the winners of European Pro League Division 2. Thank you guys all very much for watching. I love you all, and bye-bye.